We are at the U.S. headquarters of one of the world's largest professional services firms, located at 1 Manhattan West, just south of Hudson Yards.
So this office space opening in July of 2021 was really a transformational digital effort by this professional services firm. We first started engaging with Gensler, who were acting as a technology advisor on the project, working hand in hand with Tad, who was the AV consultants, Gensler, who brought us in to help with an engineering phase. Gensler was responsible for the digital experience design, which encompassed the software solution as well as the content that was going to be shown across each of these unique installations. And so there was a need for engineering, and we could fill that void. So we got involved very early with that to help them kind of bring all this to fruition, really help them understand the system and how that would all come together with these really incredible video wall experiences. Your experience starts when you get off at the elevator. So each of the elevator banks features these LED video walls that sit behind an acrylic glass. It shows information around the area, whether you're just entering the space and you want to know maybe where to go get lunch, or it could show you something as simple as the weather when you're leaving on your way home. The welcome wall is truly unique in the sense that it has this feathered out approach. It's intended to be a very artistic wall, so when someone walks within about 3 to 5 feet of it, it's going to trigger a content experience. So those content experiences are constantly changing, constantly rotating. The beauty of it is that it adapts, and it's able to fit well within the architecture, and it offers this really unique kind of engaging digital moment. Within this facility, there's a couple of different staircases. Each staircase is lined with an LED band that features data visualization. So every time you pass underneath one of these white beacons, the content actually begins. So right as you first take that first step, either up or down the stairs, there's a band and there's a piece of content that's essentially you, right? And that you is going to follow all the way around, and then it keeps going until you get to the very bottom, where it will then stack up with the other people who had moved through the space. So it's kind of a really neat, unique digital representation of people moving through spaces. The 48th floor elevators are quite unique, different from the elevators on the lower floors where the LED was behind the acrylic on the walls. In this case, it's on the ceiling. And it creates kind of this euphoric, welcoming state that sets the tone for the meeting that you're about to have. On 48, you'll notice that there's a big curved video wall. This is another really unique installation because it's really like a window into this company. It's showing off their people, it's showing off their culture, it's showing off the great work that they do on a global scale and the reach that they have. Once installed, we were responsible for final commissioning as well as programming of the system, all the way through turnover and site acceptance, which at that time our service department took over, and we have a affinity service platform that's in place now to be able to provide ongoing support, both break fix as well as preventative maintenance for this client.
We followed Gensler's vision for how this space should behave and then brought in the hyper-technical aspect of that through engineering, procurement of all the equipment, building it on-site, testing it, integrating it, commissioning it, and programming it. The challenges really were about construction in New York City. Our PMs and our on-site folks were phenomenal in navigating all of that, being as communicative and collaborative as possible through the whole process.